Good morning, Chinalguk leaders, beloved blessed families, brothers and sisters from Philippines and all over the globe. Today is the 21st day of the third month of the ninth year of Chinalguk by the heavenly calendar, May 2, 2021. Welcome to our Heavenly Parents Holy Community Sunday Family Service, another day of receiving guidance and blessings from heaven. To begin with, may I request everyone to close our eyes and let us meditate to our true parents' words. Every one of us needs to feel deeply grateful for being born. There is not one person whose birth is meaningless. Moreover, no person's life is his or hers alone. Heaven, earth, and all things in the universe interconnect through lines of latitude and longitude. Peace means that all the energies in the entire world and in the entire universe are in harmony. Therefore, no one should belittle his or her life. We should deeply realize that everyone is a precious being born through the sacred workings of the universe. Aju. Let us now sing the Chinalguk National Anthem. Brothers and sisters, let us prepare our heart as our national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog, will lead us for the Kyongbe and recitation of Family Pledge.
To begin our Sunday family service, let us first offer our half bow to our heavenly parent and true parents. 천진 참부모님께 경배 바로 Let us recite the family pledge number 2. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to represent and become central to heaven and earth by attending the Heavenly Parent and True Parents. We pledge to perfect the dutiful family way of filial sons and daughters in our family, patriots in our nation, saints in the world, and divine sons and daughters in heaven and on earth by centering on true love. The meaning of family pledge number 2. If we inherit the original lineage centered on Heavenly Parent, the original culture of heart arises. Culture is linked through history. The culture of heart should be a network of the family, society, nation, and world. Be a person who live for the sake of others. The ones who live for the sake of others, centering on true love, are welcome day or night wherever they go in the cosmos. The coming future world is the world of the new culture of heart and the culture based on the true family, where Heavenly Parent, human beings, and all things live in harmony. It is the world of interdependence, mutual prosperity, and universally shared values in which people live for the sake of others in true love and live together in harmony and cooperation.
For our opening prayer, may I call on the Regional Director of Family Federation for World Peace and Unification in Central Visayas, Mr. Cesar B. Wanilio.
Let us pray. Let's bow our head and close our eyes. Let us feel the presence of our Heavenly Parent. Let us pray. 사랑하시는 하늘 부모님, 천지인 참 부모님, 사랑합니다. 감사합니다. Today is the 21st day of the third month by the heavenly calendar, ninth year of Chonil Group, May 2, 2021. We are gathered together national and even worldwide through this online national service. We're headed by our national leader, Reverend Loyalty Hallowed. We are so deeply grateful to you, our heavenly parent, and our victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, for all the sacrifices and victory just recently that we celebrated the Heavenly Parents' Day, the True Parents' Day, and the True Parents' Holy Wedding Anniversary, in such a way that all of us are being engrafted and substantially our true parents life on earth, and victoriously, Father, the heavenly kingdom on earth was being realized. We are now in this ninth year of Chonilguk that our true mother did the providence, and we pray that we can have all this providential that Father, these golden times of your providence, and now our true mother wanted us to really settle everything, and we pray that all of us, together with all our leaders, blessed central families, and brothers and sisters, we can to renew our victory to you, Heavenly Parent, centering on the Heavenly Tribal Messiah mission that you have entrusted together that you will, Father, use him as your instrument to speak, Heavenly Parent, in behalf of you, to lead, to convey to us your words so that we can again uh, inspire more ourselves and receive love through our national leader, Heavenly Parents, so that we can also share this love and blessing to others. Thank you, Heavenly Parent, for so much love that you have given to us, always guiding us, always embracing us, loving us in spite of our shortcomings and limitations. But still, you entrusted to us, Heavenly Parent. And once again, together with all our Heavenly Parents, holy community here in this gathering, Heavenly Parent, despite of our distances, but still you make an effort, Heavenly Parent, to reach all of us, Heavenly Parent, to really bring unity and for the unified world and for the unification of North and South Korea Peninsula. Once again, Heavenly Parent, thank you for everything. And we would like to offer this together. I report in your name, Cesar and Eugenia Juanillo from the Blessed Central Family. Aju.
Aju. Thank you so much, Mr. Cesar B. Juanillo, our beloved Regional Director of Family Federation for World Peace and Unification in Central Visayas, for that enfeigned prayer. This time, let us set our heart and receive message from our true parents. May I invite Ms. Yani Mibato for our scriptural reading.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Today, I'll be reading a passage from the book of Mother of Peace, a memoir of Hakchahan Moon, chapter 2. I came into this world as the only begotten daughter. God calls those whom He chooses. On the foundation of 6,000 turbulent years of God's providential history, the only begotten daughter came to this earth. Innumerable people waited impatiently, ignorant of what it was they were waiting for, having no concept of the only begotten daughter from the teachings of the world's religions. It was my husband who discovered that for God to bring forth His only begotten daughter, He needed to find a nation that had endured injustice for over 5,000 years and was now filled with devout Christians. That nation is Korea. From ancient times, Koreans loved peace and wore white clothing out of reverence for God and their forebears. The spirit of filial piety, loyalty, and chastity, which are the fundamental virtues of human life, lives and breathes in the history of Korea. Moreover, historically speaking, Korea is a place where the world's religions have borne fruit. Even though its history of Christianity is not long, God chose it as the nation and people to whom He would send His only begotten daughter. Father Moon realized that God would work through a family in which the hearts of 3 generations of only daughters were connected in sacrificial faith. The Holy Spirit guided Father Moon to discover this in the Bible. No one else saw it. As these conditions were fulfilled, only then could the Mother of Peace, destined to bring about a peaceful world, be received on this earth. Aju.
Aju. Thank you so much, Ms. Yani, for reading to us this very inspiring and heartfelt message from our true mother. For the weekly updates of Heavenly Parents Holy Community, Miss Krista is live now from Korea, and she's now standby for the news and updates. Let us watch together the news of Yojong Global News by Peace TV.
Hello dear members and welcome to another edition of HPHC Global News. During the past week, True Mother presided over several important events that were held as part of the celebration of the 61st anniversary of True Parents' Holy Wedding. It began with the Hyojong Cosmic Blessing Ceremony and continued with the very first Chonego Pledge service, which celebrated Heavenly Parents' Day and True Parents' Day, initiating a new tradition. The finale was the special Chonwon Gong ceremony, marked by a heartfelt prayer from True Mother. In this edition of HPHC Global News, we will look back in detail at the highlights of these historic events. On April 25th, True Parents officiated the Hyojong Cosmic Blessing Festival, celebrating the 61st anniversary of True Parents' Holy Wedding. The blessing was received in a two-way interactive platform with 6,100 matched couples of the first and second and third generation from 64 countries and was attended by people from 194 countries.
2021 천지인 참부모 효정 천주 축복 축제를 여러분들의 뜨거운 박수로 시작하도록 하겠습니다.
True parents made their entrance after the peace offering performed by the representatives of 7 religions and Hyojong art performance depicting gratitude and joy. True Mother officiated the holy water ceremony and the reading of the wedding vows and gave an inspiring prayer, thanking God for this blessing of the era of the establishment of Cheongguk.
존귀하신 하늘 부모님, 오늘 이 날이 있기까지 너무도 기나긴 탕감복귀 섭리 역사를 힘들게 기다려 나오셨습니다. 오늘 여기 축복받은 당신의 자녀들은 하늘 앞에 감사와 송영을 드림은 물론이요, 이들이 책임함으로 말미암아 하늘 부모님의 꿈, 인류의 소원이 앞당길 수 있다는 것을 알고 모든 면에서 책임을 다하는 자리는 나라와 세계 앞에 크게 길이길이 역사에 남을 수 있는 영웅, 충신의 자리가 됨을 명심하고 그 한 길로 달려나가겠다고 결심하는 이 자리인 줄을 알고 있으니 하늘 부모님 기뻐 받으시옵소서. 그리하여 참 부모는 하늘 부모님 앞에 감사와 송영을 드리며 이들이 책임할 것을 믿고 이 모든 말씀을 참 부모님의 이름으로 선포 축원하였사옵나이다. 아주.
After giving the bride and groom the blessing ring symbolizing eternal conjugal love, she proclaimed the fulfillment of the holy wedding before heaven and earth. With the determination to bring about the firm establishment of Cheongguk and hoping to establish ideal families, representative couples then offered bouquets of flowers and gifts to true parents. This was followed by congratulatory messages from leaders on the commemoration of the Blessing Festival and the 61st anniversary of True Parents' Cosmic Holy Wedding.
En particulier, vous qui êtes ici aujourd'hui, vous participez à une cérémonie historique initiée par le révérend et Madame Moon, de vrais modèles de parents que notre humanité a produits. Le mariage, mes chers amis, n'est pas seulement une rencontre entre un homme et une femme, c'est aussi la manière d'établir des nations de paix et finalement de réaliser un monde idéal comme une grande famille humaine unie en Dieu.
61 aniversario de las bodas sagradas a imitar. Yo le felicito a la Madre Moon y bueno, el reverendo que ya no está con nosotros, está en el cielo seguramente observando. No hay nada más importante que el casamiento, el sacramento del matrimonio, la unión entre un hombre y una mujer. Que Dios les bendiga abundante y generosamente que sea.
Then there were special Hyojong cultural performances under the theme, Blessing is the ultimate gift of our lives. The blessed families recalled the cosmic value of True Parents' Holy Wedding, expressed gratitude for the immense love received from true parents, and renewed their commitment to fulfill their responsibility to become Chonbo families, cherished by heaven. This is a historic year marking the 60th anniversary of True Parents' Holy Wedding. Through the PeaceLink platform, members from 194 countries could witness the first commemorative pledge service to celebrate the 54th Heavenly Parents' Day and the 62nd True Parents' Day. Based on the great victory of the first 7-year Cosmic Canaan course, True Mother proclaimed the establishment of Chonoguk and Heavenly Parents Holy Community last year at the celebration of the 60th anniversary of True Parents Holy Wedding. On that occasion, she declared that the Day of Heavenly Parent and True Parents Day would henceforth be celebrated on the most important day in the history of mankind, namely the 16th day of the 3rd month according to the heavenly calendar, which marks the anniversary of True Parents' Holy Wedding.
저희들 지상에 계신 참 어머님 모시고 승리의 보고를 하늘 앞에 올릴 수 있는 그러한 모습들 되겠사오니 하늘이시여 이 시간 삼위일체 되시어 함께 해주시는 주관해 주시는 이 시간 부디 기쁨으로 출발하시옵시고 영광으로 받아주시옵기를 간절히 바라옵고 원하옵나이다.
True Parents, rulers of Chonoguk, then made their majestic entrance. Members of the True Family in the spiritual and physical world, as well as leaders and blessed families around the world, extended their hearts of love and devotion through greetings. Bowing, attesting to the filial piety of all, and offering to True Parents who led a life of sacrifice and true love for the sake of all mankind. This was followed by the sharing of the Holy Meal, a hundoke, and moving messages of congratulation from all over the world. This marked the historical pledge service, which combined the celebration of 3 holy days in one day.
Love Mommy, 엄마야 누나야 강변 살자.
The Hyojong cultural performances which followed began with beautiful songs from True Father. It rekindled the memories of the Holy Wedding and True Parents' life and showcased the art and culture of the heart. It was a time for the blessed families to inherit the heart of filial piety towards God and love for humanity. After the pledge service on the same day, the ceremony marking the completion of the main structure of Chonwon-gung was held. True Mother presided over the special ceremony, resolving to complete by 2023 the model of the Kingdom of Heaven on Earth at the HJ Chonwon Complex, the capital of Chonoguk. Chonwon-gung, which will be the center of the HJ Chonwon, will house the Temple of Heavenly Parent and the administrative center of the Chonoguk. It will be the holy place where Heavenly Parent will be permanently established on earth. Chonwon-gung will be a huge building that will be built on a land of almost 50,000 meters squares. The ceremony which took place at the construction site began with a spiritual offering, for peace from 7 Korean religious leaders. This was followed by congratulatory messages from prominent leaders around the world. This was followed by an artistic performance by the Little Angels, who are ambassadors of Korean culture and who have performed over 7,000 shows in 60 countries around the world since their creation. After their performance, True Mother offered a prayer to express her joy and gratitude to heaven, declaring that the completion of Cheonwon-gung will mark the fulfillment of divine providence and the completion of human history.
감사하신 하늘 부모님, 고마우신 하늘 부모님, 너무도 오래 기다리셨습니다. 성원 60일 주년을 맞게 되는 오늘, 비로소 하늘 부모님을 모실 수 있는 성전을 지상에 봉헌할 수 있는 오늘 상냥식을 거행하게 되옵니다. 이 민족이 소원하는 통일 한국은 하늘 부모님을 모시는 자리에서만이 가능한 것입니다. 그리하여 이 성전이 완공되면 하늘 부모님께서 꿈꾸셨던 지상에 참 부모와 함께 안착하시는 때임을 알아야 합니다. 2023년 봉헌할 때까지 오늘부터 하늘 부모님께서 모든 것을 주장하시는 가운데 역사하며 보호하여 주시기를 간절히 바라며 참 부모의 이름으로 아뢰었사옵나이다. 아주.
After the prayer of blessing, the ceremony itself began. It consisted of raising the beam from which a large plaque was suspended with the following inscription: completion of the main structure of Cheonwon-gung and Cheonil Temple, 16th day and 3rd month of the 9th year of Cheonilguk, Hak Cha-han, the Empress of the Truth, Virtue and Holiness of Cheonilguk. The ceremony concluded with 3 shouts of Okmanse, led by the leaders of Cheonilguk. In this way, they expressed everyone's desire to carry on the tradition of serving the Heavenly Parent for generations. True Mother continues her efforts to make God's original ideal the life and culture characterizing the era of the Heavenly Parent's Holy Community. It is our wish, therefore, that you inherit the hearts of true parents and draw inspiration from their lives, so that you may become central blessed families that fulfill the divine will. In the coming days, we will celebrate the anniversary of True Parents' Holy Wedding with events including the Cheonbo Great Works, the Great Festival of the Chinese People's Federation for World Peace, and the 6th Rally of Hope for the settlement of a heavenly unified world. We invite you to stay tuned for more details on each of these events. Until then, be well and God bless you.
Wow, what a great works and overflowing blessings coming from heaven through our true parents, isn't it? With that, The price of hard works is more hard work. Let's do more hard works and hard works for our beloved Heavenly Parent and our true parent. Aju, thank you so much, Miss Krista and Yojong Global News for the news and updates of the Heavenly Parents Holy Community. Brothers and sisters, surrender to us a beautiful song presentation. Let us all welcome the blessed children from Cebu. Let us give them a virtual applause, please.
Old pirates, yes, they're alive, sold out to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward this generation triumphantly. Won't you help us sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption songs, redemption songs.
Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? It's all I ever had. Redemption songs, redemption songs, redemption songs. Oh.
Wow. Once again, let us give a virtual applause to our blessed children from Cebu. My heart melts and feel like I was in Chongsim Peace Center listening to little angels singing in front of us. Dear brothers and sisters, let us invite our absolute good spirit in the spirit world, all the saints and sages who are listening with us, and all the highest angels of realms. And let us prepare our heart and lend our ears to attend our true parents and heavenly parents, as they will give us love, inspiration, and blessings through our national leader this morning. Please help me to welcome our beloved national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog. Let us give him a virtual clap.
Thank you very much, our brother Jay, our wonderful MC. First, I would like to offer my greetings to our Heavenly Parent and True Parents. Once again, thank you very much to all our beloved assembled families, Chanbo families, brothers and sisters, and all our leaders who are joining us today. Today is the first Sunday of this month of May, and we are truly blessed. For last week, we received so much love from our Heavenly Parent and True Parents, as we have celebrated the 61st True Parents Holy Wedding, and also at the same time the 54th Heavenly Parents Day and 62nd True Parents Day. That was actually very historic. That is the first time. So we are really moving in different era. So today we could see the amazing things that had happened last week, centering our beloved True Mother. Yeah, so really let's offer our gratitude to our Heavenly Parent and True Parents, for giving us so much love and blessing. So let's appreciate first our Heavenly Parent and true parents. Yeah, so once again, I would like to greet all of you, brothers and sisters, and also I would like to ask you also to greet your family members, your spouse, your children, our brothers and sisters at the center. Let us greet everyone. Happy Sunday. Yeah, thank you so much for joining our Sunday service. This Sunday, I would like to share with you actually, we receive already so much love from our beloved true parents. I know everybody is so inspired. Until yesterday, we continuously receive from our true parents. So today, I would like to share more deeply about the benediction prayer of our beloved true mother during the placing of the rich beam of Chanwon-gung. A while ago, we saw in the Peace TV. So I put this title, The Completion of God's Providence and Human History. So according to the video, last time when we watched that ceremony, that the completion of Chanwon-gung will be the completion of God's providence and human history. So our true parents is really investing everything. That's why True Mother is actually very excited. We can see the happiness of our beloved True Mother, seeing the progress of our Chanwon-gung. So today I would like to share more deeply, and let's see the complete prayer of our beloved True Mother. So I believe that in order for us to really contribute and really support more our beloved true parents, our understanding of Heavenly Parents and true parents' heart is really, really important. In order for us to really become filial children naturally moves even without the command or the direction of the parents, because of the understanding of the heart towards the parents. So I believe if we continue to study and really understand more deeply, we can become completely one with our beloved true parents, and we will going to accomplish our responsibility without fail, and even without true mother always telling us, it will become natural for us to fulfill once we understand Heavenly Parents and true parents' heart. Aju. So today I would like to share with you the message of True Mother. So True Mother said, the Heavenly Parent have waited for a long time. So when True Mother started her prayers, Heavenly Parent, to whom we are grateful, Heavenly Parent, we give thanks. Mother said, you have waited for so long. 60 years passed up to the point where we could usher in this one day, this day that stirs our hearts. It is finally today, the 61st anniversary of True Parents' Holy Wedding, through this ceremony to place the rich beam that we can dedicate here on earth, the temple in which we can attend you, our Heavenly Parent. So we could see how long our Heavenly Parent have been waiting for this time. So finally, True Mother said during the 61st anniversary of True Parents' Holy Wedding. So through this ceremony to place the rich beam that we can dedicate here on earth, the temple in which we can attend you, our Heavenly Parent. That's why this temple, the Chanwon-gung, this is really, that's why True Mother is saying that this is now the completion. After this will be completed, also God's providence and human history will be completed, where Heavenly Parents will going to have His dwelling on earth, right? Completely, Heavenly Parent can become one with our beloved true parents. So the Tong-il Sanctum, so we saw in the report also and from the previous events, especially during the Rich Beam ceremony. So it's really amazing. Now we could see the progress that started 2017, right? So finally, True Mother said, during the 61st anniversary of True Parents' Holy Wedding, we could be able to have this ceremony and moving towards the completion of the Chanwon-gung. So Heavenly Parents have waited for this time. Mother said, in the beginning, the Creator dreamed of nurturing and caring for His true children on earth and preparing a promising future in this beautiful spring season when everything in creation is harmonious and responsive. So Heavenly Parent's dream is to be able to really nurture and really care for his true children on earth, right? Especially during the spring season. But because of the fall of our first human ancestors, this dream of our Heavenly Parent couldn't substantialize, wasn't able to realize because of the fall of our first human ancestors. But Heavenly Parent's dream is to really nurture and care for his true children on earth and really prepare a promising future for them. Actually, this is the original plan of our Heavenly Parent, like the beautiful season of spring when everything in creation is harmonious and responsive. That's why the greatest holiday that we are doing now, centering on True Parents' Holy Wedding, is springtime. This is really the time where Heavenly Parents have really, dreamed about, for Heavenly Parent to have this season and really prepare this atmosphere for us, for Heavenly Parents' children. So this is the dream that Heavenly Parent that was not realized because of the failure of our first human ancestors. So our first human ancestors failed in their responsibility. Mother said, however, the first ancestors who should have fulfilled their responsibility could not reach the position in which they could receive Heavenly Parent's blessing. Therefore, Heavenly Parent had to spend 6,000 long years conducting the painful, sad, and bitter providence of salvation and restoration through indemnity in search of humankind. Finally, the advent of true parents, the perfected people that can achieve Heavenly Parent's dream, occurred on the Korean Peninsula in 1960. So, true Heavenly Parent have gone through a very long course, right? So in biblical history, 6,000 years in finding the right person. So Heavenly Parent has gone through 6,000 long years conducting the painful, sad, and bitter providence of salvation and restoration through indemnity in search of humankind. And then finally, Mother said, the advent of true parents, the perfected people that can achieve Heavenly Parent's dream, occurred on the Korean Peninsula in 1960. So because of the failure of our first human ancestors, they couldn't really receive the blessing from our Heavenly Parent. So Heavenly Parent have gone through unimaginable course of pain and difficulty through this providence of restoration, right? So finally in 1960, that's why this is really the greatest among, the things that had happened in human history, right? So the blessing or the holy wedding of our beloved true parents. So finally, our true parents were found by Heavenly Parent, the people that can achieve Heavenly Parent's dream. That's why only through our beloved true parents, no one else on earth, right? Only our true parents. That's why in 1960, this is really the greatest. This is really the turning point of human history where Heavenly Parent's dream can be realized. Aju? So Mother said the environment was not prepared. Christianity, which should have created the environment for God's providence, could not become the environment surrounding true parents as they were ignorant of their advent, as was all of humankind. So 2,000 years ago, God sent His only begotten Son, Jesus Christ, to His chosen people of Israel on the foundation of 4,000 years of hard work in the providence. However, the people did not accept Jesus and He was driven to the cross. So if only Christianity could fulfill their responsibility, even Father mentioned, in 7 years, they can be able to really fulfill already true parents' mission. But because Christianity didn't fulfill their responsibility, they couldn't really create the foundation for true parents, right? And then also 4,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, Jesus was sent by Heavenly Parent on earth, but Jesus was not received by the people during that time. So with the 4,000 years of foundation was lost because of the failure of humanity, right? And then after Christianity came, and then also they have to prepare actually the foundation for true parents. But Christianity couldn't fulfill also its mission. That's why the environment when true parents came was not prepared. So true parents needs to go through an imaginable course. That's why even Father mentioned, even Heavenly Parent, doesn't really know exactly the course that true parents have gone through. They pioneered this path. That's why how much we really owe everything from our true parents. This world, all people now, right? So what kind of world we have now if true parents didn't come, right? So true parents have pioneered this path. And then in 1960, finally, human history reached its turning point through the holy wedding of our beloved true parents. And then this time, during the 61st anniversary of True Parents' Holy Wedding, finally, True Mother said that we could do this ceremony. And then finally, Heavenly Parent, Heavenly Parent's dream can be able to be realized. This is truly amazing and really the greatest victory. We are truly fortunate living in this time with our beloved True Mother, Aju. That's why how much we have to really support our True Mother fully. So understanding True Mother's heart, the desire of our beloved True Mother, especially during this time in the second 7-year course as filial children, right? How can we understand fully our True Mother's heart, her desire? So if we can really understand deeply True Mother's heart, all of us will just move naturally. All of us will surely fulfill our responsibility, even without, reminding us from time to time, right? Filial children always wanted to make their parents happy. So if each of us can truly understand True Mother's heart, so we can understand Heavenly Parent's heart through our beloved True Mother, then naturally we will go beyond what we can do this time, right? We will really fulfill our responsibility no matter what. That's why the key is truly understanding our parents' heart. And then naturally, we will accomplish our responsibility. Aju? So Mother said, they suffered due to their failure. What happened to the people of Israel? They suffered, living as a nationless people for 2,000 years. And more than 6 million were murdered during World War II. So we already learned that from history. We could see this is the result actually of the failure. So many people doesn't know about this one. But because actually this is because of the failure of the Israelites, right? Of the people during that time. So Mother said, here today, I need to warn the people of Korea. Heavenly Parent has endured and waited for so long to embrace humankind. Given our Heavenly Parent situation, and what is more, as the Korean people gave birth to true parents, this nation is positioned to become the central homeland of God's providence. That's why we can see how much effort True Mother is putting now, right? Now, True Mother is centering on the reunification of Korean Peninsula. So recently we had the ILC. Yesterday we concluded actually centering on the reunification of Korean Peninsula. Many insights, actually wonderful, especially during the IAAP session. I couldn't see other sessions yesterday because we have another program with the youth also. But actually in that program, especially in IAAP, the academicians, they have really brilliant ideas. And also the presentation of Dr. Selaber and then Dr. Jin Sung Bae, really amazing. Actually, we can really see great hope. So these are all the investment of our beloved true parents, our true mother now, really pushing forward towards, the Korean people can be awakened, right? That the Korean people can fulfill their responsibility. That's why True Mother is saying here today, I need to warn the people of Korea how serious True Mother is actually, right? So until this time, the Korean government, I don't know how much, still we cannot see. Yeah, we can see some people from the government, but we couldn't really see yet the top leaders of the government of South Korea really, working together with us. That's why True Mother is actually very serious, right? The Heavenly Parent has already endured and waited for so long to embrace humankind. That's why also all our efforts now, the whole world now, of course we are doing our mission in the Philippines, but in our mind, how can we contribute for the reunification of Korean Peninsula? By 2022, True Mother doesn't want to miss this anymore. True Mother now is giving warning, right? No matter what, Korea needs to fulfill its mission. No matter what, South and North Korea needs to be united. Korean Peninsula should be the center of the providence because that is where true father and true mother was sent by God. Korea should become the central nation. When North and South Korea will become united, then it will just naturally, all nations will going to follow. That's why during the conference, many people are asking why we are focused with only the unification of Korean Peninsula. Also, we have many problems in the world. So many people, of course, they don't understand. So they don't understand this. But even now, we are doing many things in the Philippines. But all these things, also our efforts, how can we influence South Korean government, especially Philippine government and South Korean government? We have good relations. How can we also influence? If people can see, the work, if South Korea can see the work of the Philippines also supporting the work of true parents, right? Say also South Korea can see that really the true parents, Mother Moon, her work is really not only for, our movement, but really for the peace of the world. So we have to really influence actually. So actually we could learn many things. I know many of you also could watch, and then really we can see many insights about this one. So really how serious our true mother about the unification of Korean Peninsula and really awakening the Korean people to take responsibility. They cannot miss this time, right? No matter what, they have to fulfill their responsibility already. Mother said, Heavenly Parent cannot wait any longer. Cannot wait any longer. Absolutely, the providence have to be completed. Aju, how lucky we are. That's why also all our efforts, our mind, our heart, we have to really unite completely with our true mother, even in our small efforts. How can we contribute? We are praying continuously, right? And also doing whatever we can in our small effort. But as we understand deeply through parents' heart, through mother's heart, as I'm saying, naturally we will move even beyond what we can do, right? We can challenge things and then we can accomplish really great things. Really miracles will take place. Aju, if we will going to really do our responsibility out of our love and desire to bring comfort to our Heavenly Parent and to true parents, really great things will surely happen. Aju? True Mother said, Korean people's desire can only be achieved when they attend Heavenly Parent. However, what the citizens of Korea and the people in charge of this country need to know is that this nation has no hope if it ultimately takes a stance opposing heaven's blessings. The desire of the people, a united Korea, is only possible to achieve when they attend the Heavenly Parent. That's why even all the governments of the world will come together. Unification of Korean Peninsula will never happen if people will not recognize and attend Heavenly Parent. That's why this is already beyond human power. Human power alone is not enough to solve the problems in our society. That's why we can see, that's why many people are losing hope. Actually, that's the reality. Why the number of people who are committing suicide have, exponentially increased. We cannot just see in the news, but actually, we heard last time, I think in Japan, Kuya Rafi, I think umabot this last year, I think they reached like 20,000. Because also of the pandemic, really, it increases exponentially the number of people who have committed suicide. So these people actually, they are losing hope. Many people everywhere, especially in advanced nations. We just couldn't see in the news, but if you research in the internet, you can see how, the increase we could see, especially during this time of pandemic. So many people actually are losing hope. And then where these people will go? To the government, to the religious leaders? No one anymore can, give them hope, right? That's why this is now beyond human power. That's why all people now needs to seek for Heavenly Parent. The only solution also for the unification of North and South Korea. Without Heavenly Parent, it will not be unified at all. Aju, that's why True Mother is always emphasizing, encouraging all people to attend Heavenly Parent, to recognize Heavenly Parent, to know Heavenly Parent, and attend Heavenly Parent. Aju, that's why even Korean Peninsula, that's why Korean people's desire, Mother said, can only be achieved when they attend Heavenly Parent. That's why whenever we are in Korea and then we observe Korean people, until this time they are still ignorant. They don't know, right? It's very sad. But so that's why all the efforts we are putting now, especially our brothers and sisters also in Korea. I know maybe now too much pressure also in Korea now, because no matter what, True Mother wants to fulfill the providence, right? And really giving everything. So only by attending our Heavenly Parent that things will change in the world. So Mother said the completion of Chonwon-gung. So therefore, we must know that the completion of this temple will mean the time has come when Heavenly Parent will fully dwell with true parents on earth, as Heavenly Parent has dreamed of doing. So that's why the completion of Chonwon-gung, really amazing. Kanina sabi sa report, 50,000 square meters, so like 5 hectares ang cover nito. So huge actually, 3 times of Chonjonggung. So for those who have been to Chonjonggung, when we first came there, we were amazed, so big, so huge, right? Can you imagine now the Chonwon-gung, 3 times of Chonjonggung. 3 times of Chonjonggung. And then this is really where the temple of our Heavenly Parent. This will become the center of the world, center of the cosmos, actually. Right? So all people who will come here later on. That's why, sabi nga, nabanggit ni True Mother dati na yung mga hindi naniniwala sa atin, sa movement natin, ang hirap witnessan, later on, the only thing we will just do later on, we just bring them to Korea and let them enter Chonwon-gung. And then naturally, they will become member of our movement. They will honor and attend true parents. That's why this is really amazing. Who else in the world is thinking about like this, right? Only our true parents. That's why really the world will all, really one day come and attend our Heavenly Parent and our true parents and really honor all the works of our beloved true parents. Aju, that's why how excited our True Mother is for the completion of Chonwon-gung. So later on, I hope that everything will be okay during that time by 2023, right? Anyway, now is 2021 still. So I hope everything can be okay. I think this is also part of the preparation. Really, we really do not know how Heavenly Parent is really working, but most importantly is our alignment and unity and oneness with our Heavenly Parent and true parents. Aju? So Mother said, leaders of the world must come to this place and kneel down. I am aware that those who govern this country, as well as those in charge of all the nations of the world, must come to this place and kneel down to receive heavenly mercy, heavenly wisdom, and blessings in order to solve all the challenging problems that are arising in the world today. So the only way for us to solve all the problems, so all, how great people are thinking of themselves, they cannot solve the problems in the world now. Mother now is saying the only way to solve these problems is these people now taking responsibility in Korea, all over the world. They need to come to Chonwon-gung later, kneeling down, right? And then receive heavenly mercy, heavenly wisdom and blessings in order to solve all the challenging problems that are arising in the world today. That's why no one, all these people, they are thinking, I am intelligent. I graduated from Harvard. I have a lot of PhD. I know many things. This kind of, these people, the leaders of many nations, the leaders of the world now, actually they cannot solve these problems. The only way is for them to, to visit later on, go to Chonwon-gung, to visit Chonwon-gung, and then kneel down, Mother said, and then receive heavenly mercy, and then they receive heavenly wisdom and blessings. That is the only way for the problems of the world can be solved. This is really amazing. So when we really start to understand deeply the importance and really the amazing work of our beloved true parents, they are really the ones, really bringing the solution and really completing everything in True Mother's lifetime. That's why really we need to bring all the people of the world. So we are again preparing for another rally of hope, right? So already now, many of our leaders of the world now are testifying about our True Mother now. Really amazing era now where we are living in.
So as we also advance, forward, we are again, we advance to even higher new era through this celebration of 61st Holy Wedding of True Parents, and then Heavenly Parents Day and True Parents Day. We again enter another era. So now the foundations is continuously being piled up, right? And then reaching out all the people of the world, even the top leaders of our society, to be able to, attend our Heavenly Parents and True Parents. Only through this that the world's problem can be solved. Aju? So Mother said, I am making a strong demand of the people of Korea. I am making a strong demand of the people of Korea in order to become a people, a nation, and citizens that can receive heaven's blessings. I sincerely hope that those of you who have received the blessing, who form blessed families that qualify as citizens of Chonilgu, will become the central figures who govern and lead this nation. This is the only path that will allow this nation to stand confidently in front of the world as a central nation and to receive God's blessing. Wow, really amazing. So Mother said, she is making a strong demand of the people of Korea. And then in order to become a people, a nation, and citizens that can receive heaven's blessing, I sincerely hope that those of you, Mother saying here, those who receive the blessing, those who form blessed families, our blessed central families actually that qualify as citizens of Chonilgu, will become the central figures who govern and lead this nation. So actually, our blessed central families, our Chonbu families, citizens of Chonilgu should be the central figures who will going to govern and lead the nation of Korea. So Mother said that, we need to educate these political leaders, right? We need to educate them. But if they, it's really not easy also for some. Even until this time, we need to awaken them. But Mother is saying here, really the blessed central families that are qualified as citizens of Chonilgu, they should be the ones to become the central figures who will going to govern and lead the nation. That's why we, the blessed central families, the Chonbu families, right? So Mother said, this is the only path that will allow this nation to stand confidently in front of the world as a central nation and to receive God's blessing. That's why God's blessing will flow, through parents and then through the central families, Chonbu families, citizens of Chonilgu. That is the only way, so True Mother said, the only path that will allow the nation to stand confidently in front of the world and receive God's blessings. That's why also we are really playing a very important role. All the blessed central families, that's why how much, True Mother is encouraging us. Yesterday, I think True Mother, also capitalized all the Chonbu families, how much True Mother loves us, right? True Mother said, all the Chonbu families, I love you, True Mother said. How much True Mother loves us. We are the ones that should resemble True Parents completely. We should be the ones that, give and spread True Parents' blessing to the world, Heavenly Parents' blessing. Through us, blessing will, flow, and then we can share to the whole world. And then we have to lead the central position, right? And then we have to be the leaders in our nations, also in Korea, the blessed central families there, that receive the blessing from our beloved True Parents. Really, how important our roles are, right? So we have to really unite completely with our beloved True Mother. So Mother said, we need to correctly know and attend our Heavenly Parent. All leaders and families who are here today must no longer be disloyal and unfilial children before God. They must no longer bring sadness to God. If you wish for heaven's grace and blessing, keep in mind the only way for this nation and all humankind to move forward is to correctly know of and attend our Heavenly Parent. Much time has passed before we could hold today's beam placement ceremony, but I am extremely excited and thankful. So, Mother said here, all leaders and families who are here today must no longer be disloyal and unfilial children before God. They must no longer bring sadness to God. So we, as the central families, as leaders now, during this time, Mother said, we should no longer be anymore disloyal and unfilial children before God. We should no longer, bring any more sadness to our Heavenly Parent. So now this is really now the time, right? Despite the challenges and difficulties, we have to, overcome all this. We need to be always positive. We need to always look and really, based on Heavenly Parents' perspective, true parents' perspective. So sabi ni Mother sa atin, we should no longer be disloyal anymore and unfilial children of Heavenly Parent. And then we should not bring any more sadness to our Heavenly Parent. Aju? That's why how can we just, how can we just bring comfort and happiness to our Heavenly Parent? This is our basic mission, our responsibility to really bring joy and happiness to our Heavenly Parents, especially as Blessed Central families living in this time and age with our beloved true parents. Aju? So Mother said, if you wish for heaven's grace and blessing, keep in mind the only way for this nation and all humankind to move forward is to correctly know and attend our Heavenly Parent. That's why more than anything that we are doing, most importantly now is our relationship with our Heavenly Parent. That's why sometimes we are too busy doing many things. That's true, right? But we shouldn't forget also, sometimes we neglect the most important, our internal, our relationship with Heavenly Parent. That's why True Mother said, if you wish for heaven's grace and blessing, keep in mind that the only way for this nation and all of humankind to move forward is to correctly know of and attend our Heavenly Parent. That's why in our daily life, how can we attend our true parents every day? This is the first thing actually. So Mother said, if we wish for heaven's grace and blessing, the key is to correctly know of and attend our Heavenly Parent. So that's why not only attending activities, attending, but in our everyday life, how we attend our Heavenly Parent. In our everyday life, even in simple things, right? How can we avoid, bringing sadness and, loneliness to our Heavenly Parent? That's why our, relationship to people, reminding us again and really practicing the three heavenly law that our true parents have given us, not to stain our blood lineage, not to, not to hurt other people's, hearts, and then not to misuse public funds. These three heavenly law, how to really practice every day, right? And then how to become more loving each day, right? Loving our own family, and then the people around us, brothers and sisters. And then always we do things in accordance to Heavenly Parents' desire. Then we can do our best to really become, filial children of Heavenly Parents. So True Mother said that today you must no longer be disloyal and unfilial children before God. So today you must no longer bring sadness to Heavenly Parent. Sometimes, of course, we want to become great people. We want to do great things. We want to, be recognized. And then, sometimes, even though we couldn't do much things, but as long as, as long as we are not any more problem, we are not bringing sadness to Heavenly Parent anymore. We are living life well, right? We are doing our responsibility well. We are very careful with our actions, with our words. That's why, we are all guilty about that one. Sometimes, because of too much pressure, too much, the situation we cannot handle sometimes, then we forgot. And then sometimes we hurt people's hearts. We hurt our brothers and sisters. We hurt our family members. We hurt our spouse, our children, right? But, just, be aware of this and then be careful. Even though we cannot really do great things in our life, we are just simple, member of our unification movement. It doesn't matter, right? We are not leader. We are not, it doesn't matter. Most importantly, we are living our life well. And then we are not bringing pain anymore to Heavenly Parent, right? I think this is really important for us to understand how we are living our everyday life. That's why every day we have to repent, even I myself, right? Every day, how much still sometimes we are still bringing pain to our Heavenly Parent. That's why True Mother is encouraging us, telling us today that we should become, from this time we should no longer become disloyal and unfilial children, and we shouldn't not not bring any more sadness to our Heavenly Parent. Aju? So that's why if we really wish heaven's grace and blessing, then we have to correctly know and attend our Heavenly Parent in our daily life. Aju? So always being reminded with the heavenly law, how we should really live our life, even though do not desire of accomplishing too much, right? But at least in our simple life, we attend our Heavenly Parent well, right? We live in accordance to Heavenly Parent's desire. So I know it's not easy, but let's really try our best. Already, everything was given by our true parents to us. We can do this, right? We can do this. So that's why True Mother said, so I earnestly hope for Heavenly Parents' supervision and protection from today until the dedication of this building in 2023. So I pray this in the name of our true parents. Aju. So this is the message of our beloved True Mother. So I hope we could really understand more True Mother's heart. And then we can really live, as really true citizens of Heavenly Kingdom, as true citizens of Channel Group. So I wish that through this, we can really, be more encouraged and really work harder to really make our daily life better and better each day. And really, we can become filial children of our Heavenly Parent, right? And really, through this, Mother said, then we can receive heaven's grace and blessing. That's why every day, more than, of course, many things we are doing, many responsibilities ang kailangan nating gawin, many schedules, many, deadlines that we need to accomplish and fulfill, but most importantly, our relationship to Heavenly Parent, really understanding clearly our position, and then our responsibility, and then really attending our Heavenly Parent in our everyday life. Aju, so let's really do our best as Blessed Central families. Heavenly Parents and true parents really love us so much and really proud of us so much. So let's really share this love and blessings that Heavenly Parents and true parents have poured out to us and to our families. So I wish you all the best and really have a great day today. May Heavenly Parents' love and blessings be upon you and your families. Thank you very much. Please join me in prayer. Let us pray together. Our most precious Heavenly Parent, our victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind. Today, the 23rd day, or 21st day of the 3rd month in the 9th year of Channel Group, the first Sunday in the month of May. Heavenly Parents, our hearts are truly filled with so much gratitude as we come together with all our blessed families, our Chonbu families, our brothers and sisters, here in our virtual Sunday service. We would like to really offer our gratitude, Heavenly Parents, from the bottom of our hearts. We cannot really express enough in words how thankful we are living in this time with our beloved true parents, where we could see the unfolding of God's providence, the completion of God's providence. Heavenly Parents, we cannot imagine, and really, we know that we are unworthy, but because of your grace and love, because of the love of our beloved true parents, because of the investment of our ancestors, Heavenly Parents, we could live in this time with our beloved true parents, our true mother, the only begotten daughter living together with us on earth. Please allow each of us, Heavenly Parents, to truly understand our responsibility that we need to fulfill as you have called all of us. Heavenly Parents, we pray that we can truly live our lives every day in attendance to you and our beloved true parents. Even though we are not great people, Heavenly Parents, we couldn't really do great things. But I pray that we can really be sincere and really become true people in attending you and attending our beloved true parents. Heavenly Parents, I pray that we can truly become your most filial sons and daughters who can truly understand your heart, so that we can really naturally fulfill our responsibility even without you telling us, even without our true parents telling us, even without our leaders telling us. Naturally, we are going to fulfill our responsibility in the lifetime of our beloved true parents. We know that our life is very short, Heavenly Parents, but continuously you are giving us this amazing grace and blessing. We would like to really fulfill our responsibilities, our beloved blessed families who are really doing their best despite the challenges and difficulties in their own families. in their own communities, Heavenly Parents, but we know how proud you are with our blessed and our families, our brothers and sisters, are continuously investing their heart, their effort. Heavenly Parents, one day we will going to really fulfill our responsibility as blessed ones and our families as a nation, and we will really contribute, Heavenly Parents, for the realization of your desire, of your dream, especially for the reunification of North and South Korea, Heavenly Parents, which will open the way for the establishment of a heavenly unified world. We really pray, Heavenly Parents, that with the effort of our beloved true mother, going beyond her physical limitation, that soon the day that you are really waiting for will surely be realized, that North and South Korea can become completely one with all the effort and investment, life and death, really determination of our beloved true mother, Heavenly Parents, and with all our blessed and our families and brothers and sisters. I really pray that one day your long cherished dream and desire can truly be realized, and really this world can completely attend you, and all the people of the world, Heavenly Parents, from all walks of life can truly attend you and attend our beloved true parents. Today we can truly understand deeply your heart of longing, our true mother's life, a heart of longing to really see that all people, especially the Korean people, can attend our Heavenly Parent and attend our true parents. Thank you so much once again for really reminding us, Heavenly Parents. I really pray that we can really change completely our mindset and truly stand in this great foundation as we have entered in a new era once again. We pray that we can really march forward with greater determination. Heavenly Parents, really leaving all the difficulties behind, but really march forward with greater determination to really become victorious sons and daughters of yours, that in this second 7-year course of True Mother, we will all become victorious sons and daughters of yours. We will become all Chonbu families that can truly bring tremendous joy to you and to our beloved true parents. Thank you so much once again. Please bless all our blessed and all families, our brothers and sisters who are really working very hard, doing their best, Heavenly Parents. Please receive their small offerings, our small offerings. We would like to really invest more, Heavenly Parents, to really bring comfort to your heart and to the heart of beloved true parents, and truly make you proud and make our true parents proud of. Thank you for everything, Heavenly Parents. Together with all my precious brothers and sisters, we would like to really thank you from the bottom of our heart. We will really move forward, Heavenly Parents, to be able to really complete the providence together with our beloved true mother. Thank you, and really please forgive us for all our limitations, our shortcomings, Heavenly Parents. We will really strive harder to really become your victorious children, Heavenly Parents, that really you can be proud of, especially while our true mother is still living with us on earth. I pray for all brothers and sisters who are sick. Heavenly Parents, please heal them. Brothers and sisters who are having a lot of challenges and difficulties, please help them overcome. Heavenly Parents, I really pray that they can really see the way that you are asking them to go, so that together we can really become victorious children of yours. Thank you so much once again for everything. Together with all my precious brothers and sisters and leaders here, we would like to offer and report this in our names. Leo Angelo and Tayo Halog Blasandal family. Jew. Thank you.
Jew. Thank you so much, Sir L.A., for that very inspiring and enlightened Sunday sermon. And of course, let us give thanks to the giver and messenger. Let us give virtual clap to our victorious true parents and our heavenly parent, and to our national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog. Surely, every brothers and sisters attending our Sunday service filled with love and inspiration. Thank you, sir. Let us all understand our parent heart so that we can accomplish our 5% portion of responsibility. Let us not be the problem. Let's show to our parent, our heavenly parent, and true parents that we can change the world to achieve world peace and to bring all the children back to the bosom of our heavenly parent, and help our victorious true parents in advancing our providence. Let us be the solution and have a fighting spirit of spreading the good news to the world, to unite the world and unite North and South Korea. Adieu, brothers and sisters. Inspiration without action will lead us to spiritual stagnation. Sungni. For our offertory song, let us sing Holy Song number 10, My Offering. for the offertory prayer, may I invite Mrs. Emily Carali, a blessed family from Negros Oriental. Let us welcome Mrs. Emily Carali.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Please join me in prayer. Good morning, our victorious Heavenly Parents and beloved true parents. We are so much thankful and grateful for attending our family Sunday service to show our utmost love and sincerity to you, Heavenly Parents and true parents, through our strong faith to follow and do God's will. Sometimes we failed and have lapses in our lives. That's why we are asking your forgiveness. But in spite of all, still, you have an open heart to pour out your love and blessings to all of us. Now, we are offering this amount that we have. Please purify and sanctify this so that this will become worthy to be used for development and progress to our mission according to your will. May this offering can give support to continue our true parents' goals for peace and unity, starting from our families, societies, nations, and throughout the world. Please guide and protect us in the daily drama of our human survival. All of this I pray and report in my name, Emily Carale and Jerry Carale, and our son Bumshin and Chunil, a central blessed family, Ajo. Amen.
My dear brothers and sisters, let us now offer our unison prayer. Aju, Aju, Aju. Once again, good morning, brothers and sisters. Happy Sunday. Ayan. Bakit po hindi po natin batiin yung mga tabi po natin? God love you, true parents love you. Happy Sunday, brother or sister. Ayan.
Good morning.
And for our announcement,
Good morning.
okay, for our news and announcement, brothers and sisters, there will be a 2021 Yojong Chonbu Asia Pacific Branch Tour special online event. This will be on May 15, 2021. The deadline for registration will be on May 10, 2021. For registration and further inquiries, please visit the official Facebook page of HJ Chunbu Philippines or email them at hjcbphils@gmail.com. For your payment for the Chunbu Asia Pacific Branch Tour, please send to the account name appeared on the screen and this is via BPI and GCash through the numbers you can see in our screen today. Okay. And for our upcoming events, please take note of this, brothers and sisters, because this is very important for all of us. On May 4, 2021, there will be a victory celebration for the 61st anniversary of True Parents' Holy Wedding. And on May 9, 2021, there will be sixth Rally of Hope for the realization of a heavenly unified world. And on May 15, as I've mentioned earlier, there will be a HJ Chunbo's Asia Pacific special online event. For your tithes and donations, you may send your precious donation to the following bank information appeared in the screen. Again, this is via BPI Cubao Aurora branch. I think that it would be all for all the announcement. Is there any announcement from the different departments of Heavenly Parents Holy Community, from Youth and Student for Peace, Family Fed, Federation for World Peace, or is there any? I think none. So to conclude our Sunday service, let us sing our recessional song, Holy Song number 33, By the Spring of Life. Thank you so much for attending our Sunday family service. Brothers and sisters, thank you for your tireless effort for the providence. May our true parents and heavenly parents be with you all. Keep safe, and in behalf of Heavenly Parents Holy Community and to our national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog, and to our Vice President of Regional Director, Dr. Julius Malikdem, and to Dr. Robert S. Kettle and Mrs. Teresa Kittle. And in behalf also of Bohol family and Central Visayas, we love you, brothers and sisters. Have a fruitful and blessed, full of blessings this week. This is Jay, your host for the Sunday service. Thank you so much. Thank you po.
Happy Sunday!
Happy Sunday to everyone!
Happy Sunday!
Happy Sunday!
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday!
Happy Sunday.
Yes.
Hello. Yes, German.
Very much, Jay. Thank you very much, Agent 7. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jay. Very nice MC.
Thank you
Kuya
po.
Cesar.
Kuya Alex ya. Basa bisa.
Thank you so much po, Kuya Cesar.
Thank you po. Happy Sunday, everyone.
Hardworking